What up, what up? It is Dish starting the Arizona Trail. We got Pat over here from North Carolina. He's starting tomorrow. Might see him up the trail. It is very windy today, and it's not the start of the day actually. I am about 3.5 miles in. That's a walk from the Coronado Visitor Center over here to the start. It's really nice. I'm going to start the day off with a 3,500-foot climb, just like how I like it. A couple miles into the trail, crossing Montezuma Pass, Coronado National Forest. Mexico's in the distance, and Mexico's on this side too. Take a look at the border. We're at 6,500 feet. We're gonna climb up to 9,000 feet, so one of those guys. Got some clouds forming as I'm about to finish this first climb at 9,000 feet. Not gonna lie, it definitely beat me up. Not used to the elevation yet, but that's where I came up from, out of the desert floor. In the distance I could see Sierra Vista. That's where I stayed yesterday night trying to get ready for the trek, and got a ride out this morning, and we got some snow on the trail, so pretty high up there. First water stop, 8 miles in, looking for some good water, and I found some. Bathtub Spring, filled up 2.5 liters. Just got my new tent set up, the Double Rainbow LI. Gets dark pretty early out here, 7 o'clock. Before 7 o'clock is the sunset. And honestly, I could not wait to get my stuff set up. No night hiking today, because today kicked my butt. Only did 15 Arizona Trail miles, 19 miles total, including the 4 it took to get to trail. About to cook, and nice and roomy tent, really happy with it. Hopefully get some good rest and knock out some good miles tomorrow. It's the middle of day 2, taking a break. And it's hot and dry today, no wind, relaxing, chilling, taking a break. And since we're in Arizona, gotta get that Arizona green tea for water. So I was taking a break at first at that pond, and a field biologist came through. He said that he's never seen the water level that low. He studies it annually, which is definitely concerning. And if he's studying ponds like that on the trail, means there's a lot of nasty, nasty stuff in there. So next time, I'll probably have to bring a Pokedex. It's the morning of day 3, slept really chilly. I forgot to bring any base layer pants to sleep with, so later when I get to the town of Patagonia by lunch today, hopefully I'll hit up my cousin and have him send me some down trail. And I actually didn't have any water to drink or cook with or brush yesterday night, because I came to this unreliable water source. I turned it on and it was working. So I quickly turned the water back off. I poured out my liter of emergency water. That was nasty pond water anyways. And when I went to fill back up, I turned it back on, and it actually didn't have water. It was dry. So it tricked me. I got tricked. I really should have known better. But a couple miles into the next water, not too bad. Red Bank well. A lot of deposits in this bank. Working on a 3-mile road walk into the town of Patagonia. It's at mile 50. I actually might book a room there. Seems silly to rest at day 3, only 50 miles in. But actually the package I sent ahead to Colossal Cave, it's a tourist attraction, and it lands on a Sunday. It's actually Easter Sunday, so I can't even pick up the package anyway. So I'm gonna delay a day by staying a day, getting some rest, beer, shower beer, all that good stuff. So I got a room in Patagonia. Working on some ice cream right now. Just had some tacos. All I had left was this pack of gummies. So I went to the store. Prices were very good. Got some more candy, some more lunch stuff, some more oatmeal. This is gonna last me for the next stretch for 3 days. And I called Colossal Cave. They said they are open on Easter Sunday, which is surprising. So I might huff some miles, or let my body decide, either get there on Sunday or Monday. Yep. Morning road walk leaving town. And back at the main road, back at the highway, I was crossing and I saw a wild boar in the road. And then right behind it actually was about 5 or 6 more. So they all started crossing the road and cars were coming. So I went out there and played crossing guard for these little wild boars. So I was like, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Okay, you're good, go, go, go. So they all crossed over because some drivers, they don't even care. I got a cousin named YG. He would have ended a whole family bloodline right there. But big shout outs to him because he's sending me my umbrella, my wind pants, and my base layer pants. I'm going to switch out some gear at Oracle in about 150 miles. It's nice to have that flexibility, so shout outs to YG. Quick look back at town. Dirt road walk, and then we got the mountains ahead of us. I don't think so, man. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Came prepared this time. Got only 734 more miles until Utah. Almost done with the climb of the day, and looking back at the texture of the landscape over the last 60 miles. This is listed as Bear Spring, a reliable water source. But some brand ambassadors from Naked Juice came and filled it with Green Machine. Very nice. Descended into this nice canyon, but looks like we're back to the desert afterwards. It's been a perfect day on the trail, 27 miles. Got some nice camping underneath some trees, so it's less chilly, less windy. Cooking up some beans and rice. Got the roasted eel in there too, it's my favorite. And take a look at the sky on this side. Full moon. Pretty colors. Gửi thầu mong mình dụ, tay thầu si cụ hương. Another day that's not too hot. Gonna try to push some miles. And for lunch, you know, there's a Japanese restaurant right here. They got some miso soup, so I'm gonna have a couple liters of fresh miso soup. This is a new type of plant that I started seeing today. Very pretty to look at. I call them tree bush vines. Half tree, half bush, half vine. Little tiny snake. Walk it off the trail. I'll just walk around. Finally got a bigger lake. Looks like nice water, but look who I'm sharing it with. Homies over here, over here, over here. I'm gonna have to purify this water. Nice color to this water. Good morning on day 6, and it's Easter today too, so it means a little bit more to me this year because after a long process, I did get ordained this year. Anyways, yesterday I camped on top of a hill. It was a little bit more windy, but that meant I was able to catch second half of the Nuggets versus the Warriors. And Jordan Poole looked fantastic. I could see Tucson way off in distance, so I knew that I had reception there. And today, got about 16, 17 miles until I get into Colossal Cave Mountain Park. They're really nice to hikers. They're a tourist attraction, but they accept resupply packages. I'm going to pick mine up over there. And I'm either going to do a few miles out of town, or I'm going to go into town to rest because I do have a couple nagging blisters and then some issues like crotch chafing, diaper rash, just little stuff that just needs a little bit of rest to recover from. Easy day today, flat walking, about to cross under I-10, and then tomorrow back up in the mountains. Came down and I was expecting water, but I wasn't expecting water this nice, so taking a long break, spare you guys my feet, did some laundry, taking a long lunch, and just enjoying it. Climbed out of the creek back into the heat, and we got some big old cactus. This guy is about 40 feet tall. Holy moly. Colossal Cave Park. Got some goodies. And I finally met some other hikers. So I'm watching their stuff while they do the Colossal Cave tour, which requires more walking. So I did not choose to do the tour. Picked up my resupply. Tao Si Lang Yu, dinners, lunches, bunch of snacks. Good to go for the next few days until I get to Oracle. Gonna do a little bit of hiking this evening to make up some miles. I ended up staying 3 hours at Colossal Cave, just BSing with some of the only other hikers I met on the trail so far. Tomorrow, we're entering a national forest, or national park, I think, dedicated to those big old cactus. You can't camp in there unless you have a permit, so I'm gonna try to creep up to as close as I can today and then try to hike straight through it tomorrow. I got 75 miles until my next resupply at Oracle. I'm going to try to get there in 3 days starting tomorrow morning. Morning of day 7, going to try to finish out the week strong. I got a big climb ahead. It's about 5,500 feet of climbing, so not sure which one of these it is. A little bit smoky today. Gonna try to get in some good miles before it turns into a sufferfest, because it's gonna get up into the 90s. Definitely a lot of saguaros up in this national park. Totally missed the turn at first. Cost me about 1.5 miles. Ran into an old lady and she was like, "Are you on the right trail?" Opened up gut hooks and she saved me from making it worse. Looking back at the last few days, and we got a big climb coming up still. I'm working on it, still got about 4,000 feet. One of the hardest climbs I've ever had to do, but at least at this elevation above 7,000 feet, entered into pine forest, so a little bit more shaded. Started this climb at 8 a.m. and I'm probably gonna finish it at around 4:30 before I start going downhill, so 8 hours of climbing. One of the other hikers said that this area, this mountain and the next couple are called the Sky Islands because unique stuff lives up here in the forests. They can't ever migrate because it's too hot out in the desert, so they're kind of trapped up here. It's 5 p.m. Finally made it to the top of a climb. It wasn't even a view because it's thick in the forest, but now we gotta bust it downhill as far as we can to finish off the day. Dropped down a little bit into the open and I walked out to the cliff, and we do have a very nice view now. This is still at 8,000 feet. Dropped down a good amount from the top, watching a beautiful sunset. About to eat some Tao Si Lang Yu, some beans and rice, tucked away in a nice camping spot. Nice end to a long day. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That was week 1 of the trail. Did about 143 miles, so 20 miles a day on average, a little more than 20 miles a day. It's a lot tougher than I thought it would be, and body's definitely feeling it. I had some blisters on my feet. Since switching to shorts today, feel a lot better. And I did have some chafing in the crotch area that I mentioned before, but yesterday, hiker boxed some of that. So it's kind of gross since people's fingers have been in there. It was only half full, but it is what it is. Taking it one day at a time. Until next time, peace.